been a while.
Count off.
1,
2,
3,
4,
5.
6.
Alright, so does anybody have a tattoo? Ever gotten a tattoo? Cool, cool. So for the people who have not had a tattoo, have you ever thought about wanting to get a tattoo? Alright. Alright, there's several trends, you know, there's different things you want to get. You want to get like a bear on your back, or some kind of lettering in a different language, or a Chinese symbol, for example. But there are also problems with getting those, alright? A problem with getting a different language tattoo, or a foreign language different symbol tattoo, is you don't really know what it is. You know, you could Google it, you could check it up, ask people that you think might know, but they're not really sure. And sometimes the phrase is different from how you would say it in English. For instance, if you said the red car in English, it's different from the red car in Spanish because you say the adjective last. And there are lots of types of foreign languages that you can get tattoos from, like Aztec tattoos, or Polynesian, Samoan, Hindi script, or Hebrew. Lots of people like Hebrew tattoos. But it's a trend that people think it's cool when you have it, but it's not cool unless you understand it. Alright? And some tattoos are a mark of identity, so if you get something that's kind of similar or like that, it's just like copying the tattoo, and that really makes people mad. Sometimes, sometimes it could be insulting when you copy someone's style of tattoo. Alright, so I'm gonna talk about I'm gonna show you the proof of having the wrong tattoo. Alright, everybody know Britney Spears, right? She had a tattoo that was supposed to say mysterious, which looks like this in manji, but the tattoo she went to was not a very professional one in the manji arts, so he did this one, which looks similar, but it means strange instead of mysterious. So meanings can change by just a couple strokes. That was brought to you by nytimes.com. Alright, another example is David Beckham, you know, soccer player, pretty famous. He wanted to get a tattoo in Hindi scripture which says Victoria, but when you translate it into Hindi script, it has an H between the V and the I, so that wasn't the ideal tattoo that he wanted, which was a mistake. Rihanna, Rihanna was reported by articles.ny daily that she got a tattoo that was supposed to say rebel flower in French, but since the grammar and the punctuation are different, the adjective or verbs at the end of the noun. So instead of saying rebel flower, it said flower rebel, which is not correct. And Christina Aguilera, she got the tattoo, the initials of JB in Hebrew, which is on badhebrew.com, and it was supposed to say JB for her initials of her loved one, but instead it was translated into the number 12, which pretty much means nothing. Finally, on NY Times, this guy named James Morrill, he got a tattoo from some professional that said, hey, I'll tattoo you in the Chinese language, and this means one love. But after going to the grocery store and having a Chinese cashier tell him it means love hurts, he figured out his tattoo was wrong, and he's currently removing it. So I'm gonna show you how to avoid getting the wrong tattoo, which is 1, go to a professional. You don't want to go to an amateur that don't know what he's doing. So when you say, hey, I want to get this in Spanish, and he doesn't speak a word of Spanish, that'd be quite not ideal. Second thing is, do your research on it. You got to know what you're talking. You have to look at the website or a book or a magazine over and over again. You have to make sure every single site says the exact same thing, because if it's different, it could be a small chance that you're getting the wrong tattoo. Last, which is the most easiest to take into account. Just don't get the tattoo. I mean, if it's a different language and you don't really understand it, you're not 100% sure, or it's just you're not sure if it says what you really want it to say, you shouldn't get it. It'll save you money, it'll be more convenient for you, so if you do mess up, you won't have it on your body permanently. So to recap, I talked about the problem with getting a foreign tattoo, which is there's the grammar and the punctuation, and it could potentially be insulting to get the same tattoo of someone else of the same culture. And you're never 100% sure if it's authentic or if it's really what it says. I also talked about the proof of people that don't know what they're doing and they got the tattoo which is wrong, like Britney Spears or David Beckham and etc. And at the end I told you how to avoid getting a wrong tattoo, which is researching or just don't get it to be 100% sure.